All right, what's good, YouTube? We back. Getting ready to finish off this pot of balloon and find love on the Love Mountain side of the game. You know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.
Anyway, let's get it. I'm gonna pop it on full screen and see what we got.
Next single gentleman. Hello.
Hello.
Your mic.
Hello, ladies.
Okay. You can start by telling them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Yoshard McGee. It's Japanese. I am 34, and I manage a family-owned Amazon business.
All right. Okay, you have no pop balloons. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay. It's for all or anyone specific?
All the ones with the balloons, yes.
Okay. Does anyone desire more children?
Okay, we're going to start down there because we all.
My man got these baggy ass pants on. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if the pants was necessarily the thing you should have chose, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Can you tell him your name, your age, and your occupation?
I'm Doll, 41, and I'm a pharmacy tech and serial entrepreneur. And no, I don't desire more children. My children are grown and out of the house.
Understood.
Absolutely.
Understood.
I want to travel.
Understood.
Absolutely.
Okay, give him your name, your age, and your occupation.
Shakora, 32, and I'm a personal banker. I do want 1 to 2 more, but it would have to be a serious relationship, and I would have to be married.
Understood. Definitely.
Give him your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Remy. I'm 29 and I'm a behavior analyst. I don't have any kids, so yes,
How long
I
have
do
you
want
been in,
kids.
Behavior and in that field.
7 years.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Give him your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Crazia. I'm 37 and I'm a flight attendant and a social worker. No, I do not. Do you want more?
I do. I don't have any, so I desire a family.
Okay, I understand. No more.
I understand.
Okay.
Totally understand.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Beverly, I'm 32. I'm a speech pathology assistant. I don't have kids, and I do want kids.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Haja. I'm 31 and I'm a pharmacy tech. And no, I do not have kids. I'm sorry, you say you have kids or you don't?
I don't have kids.
Do you want kids?
Yes, I desire kids.
Okay. You do have some balloons that have been popped. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Kenichi, 35, commercial cleaning. You seem very humble and reserved, too, and I'm not going to say I'm not, but I just
I
feel
try to be.
I feel it on you. So, yeah.
And that's why you popped.
Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm a really outgoing person.
Do you like outgoing women?
I do. I'm an outgoing person myself. I'm from Mississippi, so I come from like more of a humble background. I know what it's like to start from the bottom. I know what it's like to start from scratch and to get to where I am now. So like it's helped humble myself into being the man I am today.
Okay. And why your name, your age, and your occupation, and why did you pop?
My name is Michelle. I'm 32 and I'm a nurse. I popped because just not my type. Yeah.
What makes them not your type?
You ugly motherfucker.
Fit and the earrings and stuff. It's nice. It's just not my type.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Knowledge. I'm 42. I'm a cosmetologist. I own my own salon. You want me to keep going?
No. Why'd you pop?
He's handsome. He seems very humble, but I don't like I do. I'm not opposed to having more children, but I don't know if if that's with the age, if it's possible. Like if I'm getting closer to that, because if I do decide to have more children, I definitely need to be married, and so just kind of eliminate myself because of that.
I understand.
Okay. Is she your type?
No.
What makes her not your type?
I'm not the kind of back and forth kind of guy. Like,
Put the mic up to your
like
thing.
talking about someone else about how they dress or whatever the case may be. That's just not me. I grew up with no offense, my mother and father were like that. So I know what I don't want.
That's understandable. Appreciate
Okay.
it.
Are both these ladies your type?
I see potential. I can say that. I don't fully know. I don't want to judge off of, what's my type when I don't know, specifically each woman, but I can see potential in the both.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to let the remaining balloons ask you a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My question is, so you say you're not like a outgoing person, right?
I am.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so can we come back to me?
Okay. You have a question?
Yes. How many kids do you want?
I desire at least.
Bro, hold the mic up, nigga. Hold the mic up to your mouth. I get it, y'all. A lot of people haven't had public speaking who's been on this show, so they don't really know, like, hold the mic to your mouth so you can actually speak. You know what I mean? So, but if you have a mic in your hand and you're talking, evidently you're holding something, and if you know you're going to be talking, you need to bring it to your mouth so you can hold it. You know what I mean? So you can be heard, and the mic can pick it up.
Two. Okay. Do you want to be married first?
Absolutely.
How many do you want?
I want 3. And I really want twins, a boy
Honestly,
and a girl.
this is just my belief. If we end up having kids before marriage, we'll get married.
Yeah.
Because I don't desire to be like a side dad. I desire to be a family, to be in my children's life, and to be in a woman who had my children's life.
Do you believe in kids before marriage?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said if.
Okay.
If that happened.
Okay.
Okay. What's your question?
Where do you see yourself where do you see yourself in like 2 years?
2 years. So we actually just opened up another franchise. I don't know if you guys heard of it, Jeremiah's Italian Ice. So we just opened up another franchise on Monday. So I desire to be the owner of 2 more businesses out of our family.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody with businesses.
Yes, I know you said earlier your name was
Yoshard.
Yeah, Japanese origin.
It's Japanese.
What is your nationality?
I am fully black. It is a story behind my name. My grandfather was in World War II, and a guy similar to Yoshard or Yoshida or something saved his life. Okay. So he come back and told my dad, "Hey, I want my grandson named this name."
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Shout out to that. You know what I mean? I can dig it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, you know?
Okay, your question.
So what is like how do you separate the bills in the household if you were living together? Like, do you do 50-50?
So I believe as a man, I'll be the provider. Okay. Now, if you take upon yourself to do, help your man with bills, I'm not gonna deny the help.
Okay.
But I do plan to be the provider of the house.
Okay. And so one more question. How have you ever dated outside of your race?
I have, actually.
Okay. And you're open trying new food even though it's not your country food?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, that was an opportunity for you to ask her where she from, bro. Because I can hear it in her voice. She sounds like she's Cuban or something like that. So
you have to read
y'all
this
just
story.
be missing opportunities to actually get to know people. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
All All right, now you're gonna have to pop
Okay.
2 balloons. You got yours? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, absolutely. So I can pop, don't ask questions or anything? Or just pop?
Just pop.
Just pop. Okay. Okay. I'll start here. I'm sorry, Loves. Then I'll go here.
Let's start here. Why did you pop her balloon?
So, I have dated out of my race before, and it was, I'm not sure which part of Africa you're from, but I dated someone from Uganda.
She don't even sound African, nigga. I'd love for her to say where she from. I don't hear African in her at all.
And it just didn't work out too well. Now, I'm not comparing that to how you would be, but just coming from the experience, we just weren't on the same level.
May I ask what happened?
Distance. I believe distance ended up. We were together here at one point. I worked as a overseas contractor for like 3 years. So we were together for like 3 years, but once that separated, we tried to continue it on, but it just didn't happen.
I mean, that's a good excuse, but I mean, my nigga, your relationship with her didn't fail because she was from another country. Your relationship failed because y'all was overseas, bruh. Bruh.
You have to read this story.
Your explanation just, bruh, like, bruh, your relationship failed because y'all were time apart, not because of who she was.
Okay, understand.
Okay, now she your type.
She has potential, but you know, it's more towards the no side because of the experience that I had.
Gotcha. Now it's your type. I know you had your balloon unpopped.
I mean, yeah, you was. I was like, no, I was like, this can work, but I understand. But again, I wasn't really raised back home in Africa. I was raised here, so you should ask.
Okay.
Okay. And why did you pop this lady's balloon?
So of course now my desire is to have more children, right? But if
hold the mic to your
I had
mouth,
to choose someone who didn't have children,
Oh, that's fine. I definitely understand.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm a God-fearing person, so like I'm gonna try to go by the book from scratch.
Yeah. Definitely understandable.
Okay.
Now, when you say you gonna go by the book, nigga, that means no buns till marriage. Just so y'all know. So, I don't want to hear this. I go by the book, but
You have to read
she
this
ain't give me no
story.
buns, and it was 4 months. I'm not really feeling that. You're not going by the book, bruh. That's why I'm so critical of these people, because they just say this stuff like, I'm not gonna challenge. I know I'm a nobody. I'm not gonna challenge them. They say this like I'm not gonna challenge them, but bruh, if you're gonna go by the book, go by the book. Y'all mad that the book is so thick and it's got 1,000,001 rules in it. Well, it's really only got 10 rules and then a whole bunch of other best practices, conventional wisdom, and common sense. But y'all don't like that part. So it is what it is.
Now you do have 2 unpopped balloons. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
You said you're a God-fearing person.
Here we go.
Absolutely.
What's your relationship like with God?
I pray multiple times a day. I will say that since I've been here in Houston, I do not have a specific church home, but one of my family members who I'm in business with, he is a preacher, so I get plenty of the word of God every day.
Okay. Do you believe that you need to be connected to a church home?
Yes, because I feel like I was raised to be in a church home.
Okay.
Like my mother would be upset if I had any reason not to go to church on Sunday.
I know, because you brought up the book, so I know
Yes.
the book talks about
Yes.
being connected to the
That's
body
right.
and the head. So
That's right.
I just had to ask.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And what's your question?
What do you feel like a woman would, or what do you feel like a woman brings to your life?
Happiness is a big factor for me. I desire to be with someone who I can just be around every day. You know, a lot of people don't desire that type of connection, which ends up messing them up in the future. So I desire to be happy around my woman. If I'm happy around my woman, we can go places.
Okay, I have a second question. Do you smoke?
I do smoke,
Okay.
but every once in a while. It's not.
So much for God fearing, right? So much for God fearing. God fearing just went right out the window by smoking. But hey, it is what it is. You God fearing, right?
It's not on a daily basis.
Okay. Sorry, I just can't date someone who smokes. I don't
Understood.
mind it. I don't do it. Every once in a while is okay, but it's just not my preference.
Okay.
So.
Maybe you couldn't convince me to stop.
No, I don't want to convince you to do anything you don't want to do.
I mean, I desire to stop smoking, of course.
Oh.
I can't speak on anybody else, but I do want to stop smoking. And
Yeah.
like I said, going by the book, so I'm trying to live my life right.
Right.
Okay, now is she your type?
Yeah, I see a lot of potential in this young lady.
Thank you.
Okay. Come on. You up here.
Let's get
Okay, right here. Thank you. Do you guys have a question for each other?
What's your communication style?
Communication style. I'm all around. Of course, I desire to be face to face instead of even texting or FaceTiming. I desire to be face to face with who I am in a relationship with the most of the time.
What would
That's
you say
just
your
me.
love language is?
My love language is I'm kind of a lover guy behind closed doors.
Okay.
I can say that. So like
So would
I'm
you say
real.
like quality time since you like to be face to
Quality
face?
time. I also have a dark side on the other side.
What do you mean dark side?
Far as like I'm a dominant. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Where does God see? This is the problem I have. Where does God fearing? You're implying that you like to be dominant. Are you dominating in the bedroom? Okay, cool. Where does God fearing match up with you being dominant? Not in life, because I will believe that's what maybe God fearing. I haven't read the book cover to cover, so I can't say how it speaks to dominance, but you're implying dominant in a dark way, and then you said private. So you're implying, unless you're not implying that, but you're implying sexual. That's just what I hear. You know what I mean?
So you like to be in control?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Yeah.
They seem awkward. I mean, but they almost seem perfect for each other. He's a little shyer, more timid. He won't keep the mic to his mouth and talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. She's trying to get out of these streets, so they seem like a match made in Earth. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say heaven, but
what is your love language?
Quality time and acts of service.
Okay.
I ain't got no. Well, the 5 love languages is just a book. It's not rooted in science. He already know that the person put it. I think in the book where he came out and later said it's not rooted in science. It's just a generality, but it makes sense.
So I like to spend time together And then people doing things for me without me having to ask, like little things like taking out the trash.
Oh, of course.
Taking my car to the car wash.
Okay.
Little things like that. Planning a date, writing me notes, you know?
Okay. You still like notes?
Yeah, write me a note.
Okay.
Make me lunch, make me dinner, you know, little things like that.
Do for me. Do for me. Do for me. Do for me. That's all obligation to appease you, which again, that's not in the book. That's why I hate these guy friend conversations.
Put a note in my little lunch bag, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Little things. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant.
Okay.
Let's go for a walk. Let's take a picnic, you know?
Okay. Let me ask you a question. At home right now, in your refrigerator, if you had an option to cook us a meal, what would it be?
Good question.
There is turkey sausage. There's beef sausage. There is eggs.
What's the meal?
Oh, the meal. Probably sausage pasta with cheese.
Sausage pasta?
Yeah, with cheese. You never had it?
No.
No? You're about to pop my balloons? It's good.
You ugly motherfucker.
Ain't eating that shit, man. Slavery ended in 65, bruh. We don't want that slave food no more. Make us a meal, Shawty.
Why did you pop?
No offense, you may enjoy sausage pasta.
It's really good.
But of course, I'm from Mississippi, so I got to have soul food.
Slave food. Sad. Slave food. I'm from Mississippi, so I gotta have that hog maws, that cornbread, that all this fattening food, man.
Food?
Like
what?
Collard greens,
exactly.
cornbread.
See, bruh, this is so bad, bruh. Unbelievable.
You have to read this story.
You gotta have slave food. Just say you like slave food, bruh.
Cabbage, turkey neck bones. Should I go on?
You don't cook that?
Absolutely.
Hey, the whole nine.
Yeah, no. I can't have gluten. I'm not cooking none of that. It's going to be healthy choices.
Okay.
We're going to eat salmon. We're going to eat turkey. We're going to eat steak. We're going to eat pasta, things like that.
As if pasta is healthy. Man, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Ooh,
eggs, egg whites. Yeah, we're not a
Okay.
good match. So thank you for popping my
Food
balloon.
wise, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You ugly motherfucker.
Catch After the Pop for
You just need
exclusive interviews
slave
hosted
food,
by
bruh.
Kristen Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Joe Six. I'm out here just looking for a little bit of fun, maybe a little bit of love, keep the vibe.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving us your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Joey. I'm 39, and I'm a business owner.
A business owner?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what type of business do you own?
Got a water cooler and appliance business.
Water cooler and appliance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, you do have a few pop balloons. Let's find out what the ladies popped. Okay, give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Probably gonna say your height.
Knowledge. I'm 42. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and barber.
And why did you pop knowledge?
What ethnicity are you?
Hispanic, Mexican.
I don't date out my race.
Respectfully, respectfully.
Is she your type?
No, ma'am.
What makes her not your type?
She reminds me of a comedian.
The sad part is I know the comedian he talking about, bruh. Hold on, let me pop the comedian on the screen because I know
You have to read this story.
I know he gonna let me pop the comedian on the screen, bruh. This the comedian he talking about, bruh. This the comedian he talking about, bruh. He talking about her, bruh.
You ugly motherfucker.
Hell nah, he just said you remind me of a comedian, bruh. And she built like Lunel, bruh.
Oh, no. You ugly motherfucker.
Alright, man.
Okay.
What's this?
A younger Lavelle.
I think I'm gonna say this. I think he got the name mixed up because clearly she looks like this woman. You can see her right here and him. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see her right here and her, Lunel. This is who she looks like. Her. But he said she looked like Lavelle Crawford, bruh. I think he said she looked like this. This is not who he means. He means the other girl. Lunel. That's her name, Lunel.
Pretty Lavelle.
Because I thought you was trying to be funny for a minute. Because I was going to say, don't do that.
No, ma'am.
Don't do that. Because I was going to say ribbit. But okay.
No.
Now we getting ready to roast, bro.
You ugly motherfucker.
Classless. A lot of people don't understand what class is. When you can take the low road and you don't take the low road, that's class. So even if somebody's not berating you, but if somebody's like they took the low road against you and you don't take it, that's actually showing class. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have class. You know, if I'm getting roasted and I just roast back, that's not classy of me. But now she's going to try to roast him saying, Ribbit, he look like a frog. Come on, dog.
All right.
It's all right.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one.
You too.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Doll, 41, pharmacy tech.
And why'd you pop?
I don't date outside my race. No disrespect.
None taken.
Is Doll your type?
No, ma'am.
Why is she?
She looks a little older than what I would date.
But you old. How old are you?
It's all right. I'm 39.
You ugly motherfucker.
Another classless one. I picked this up from her earlier, you know, but man, you can't even be honest, bruh.
I can't tell. You look older than me and I'm 41.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It was the bags for me, but okay. I got you.
Work a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Go on vacation.
Let's find out why she popped. What's your name? Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Remy, I'm a behavior analyst and I'm 29. Really, I just not feeling attracted to, and also your age as well.
Respectfully.
Is Remy your type?
Yeah, pretty.
Thank you.
Okay.
And
Your
the
name,
girl
your
at the
age, and your
front.
occupation, and why did you pop?
Unbelievable.
PG 35 commercial cleaning. I'm 5'8" without heels.
Is she your type?
Tall, dark, and pretty.
Thank you.
Okay. You do have some balloons that are still unpopped. You may ask the ladies a question.
Yeah, I got kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pop the Balloon is a single mother show.
You have
I'm
to
putting
read
it out
this
there right
story.
now. Pop the Balloon is a single mother show. Of course they got kids. You gonna go by line. You gonna find one that don't, two that might not. The rest of them gonna have kids, bro. That's why they here. It's stepdaddy season.
You ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
And if you're not ready to get down on stepdaddy season, it is what it is. You know?
Yeah.
They got kids, bro.
You have to read this story.
Yeah. Who has kids? You have 4?
No kids.
No. No. 2 and 2. Okay. Do you have another question?
I mean,
2 and 2.
So this woman has 2. This woman has 2. Somebody has 4. Who's got 4? It's one of these women because she doesn't have kids. So this woman has none. These 2 with the balloons right here got 2. She has 2. She has 2. This woman has none. One of these 2 girls got 4.
2. Okay. Do you have another question?
how many do you have? And what's your relationship?
How many? What do I have?
Kids?
Okay. So let's do your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, my name is Michelle. I'm 32. I'm a nurse, and I have 4 children.
And what is her relationship?
Yeah, you have to read this story.
Relationship to
With the children? How's your relationship with your children?
With my children? Amazing. They come to me for everything. We communicate very well. I have those hard conversations with my children.
That's good. That's good.
very close. Okay, your name, your age, and occupation.
I'm Chrissy. I'm 37. I'm a flight attendant and a social worker.
And you do have kids?
Yes, I do. I have 2 daughters.
2 daughters?
Mhm.
And what's your relationship with your 2 daughters?
I'm very close to them. I'm very hands-on with my girls. They keep me busy. So, yeah. Do you have kids?
Yes, ma'am. 2.
2? Okay.
Boy and a girl.
Okay. Do you want more?
I'm open to it, even though I got done paying child support, but I am open to it.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
Shakura, I'm 32 and I'm a personal banker. And I do have 2 children.
And what's
Boy or
your
girls?
relationship with them?
My relationship with my children, they're my everything. They're younger, so I mean, they depend on me a lot, but my kids are my world.
What's their ages?
11 and 15 months.
Yeah, you have to read this story.
And smile. This is not funny. This is sad. This is sad. But hey, this is what the Pot of Balloon Show of Fine Love is.
It's a fresh one.
Yeah.
And you said boy or girls?
Yeah, you got boy or girls?
Both. My son is 11, my daughter is 15 months.
Okay.
Okay.
15 months. Jesus.
And why did you pop your balloon?
You said about the child support. I just feel like there's no reason to bring it up if you plan on being in your child's life.
That has nothing to do with being in my child's life. It's just a responsibility by the state. I completed. I'm still there for my kids.
I mean, I understand that. Like, I mean, with child support, it means like you just don't want to, be there. That's how I look at it. I just feel like if a man is gonna raise the kids, there's no reason for women to put you on child support. There's no reason for a state to put you on child support.
That's where you're wrong, ma'am. You're clearly wrong. You're clearly wrong for 2 reasons, obvious, dead reasons. Number 1, if I'm with you and I no longer want to be with you, but I still want to do for my children, you may put me on child support just because to be spiteful. So let's say I don't want to be with you no more. You think putting me on child support is going to hurt me. That's number 1. But let's say I actually do take care of my kids. I'm actually a positive role model. I with them every opportunity I get. You may still put me on child support because you know you're going to try to get another relationship with another guy, but you're going to want the income rather than have me parent the kids. So women put dudes on child support left and right, Not just because they may be a good father and or a bad father, but they'll put them on child support just to be spiteful and or you actually want the money or need the money, which is fine if you want or need the money. If you want the money, fine. If you need the money, even better. You know, you actually need the money to take care of the kids if they're going to be living with you, which is respectful. That's what child support is supposed to do. However, he just mentioned it saying that, okay, hey, he's off of child support. Does anybody have kids? If so, maybe he doesn't want no more kids. He never said that, but I'm guessing he doesn't want more kids. He doesn't want to start over with child support. So, but yeah, there's plenty of reasons for a woman to put a guy on child support. Good and bad. You know, just because I don't want to be with you, but I take care of my kids and you want to put me on child support. That's not a good reason to put me on child support, but you'll do it to get back at me, to be spiteful. But you'll do it again in a different reason just because you want or need the money, which is fine if you want and need the money for your kids, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Don't just say it's no reason to women don't put good guys on child support. All the people that's at child support court, when you walk down child support court and you see the guys trying to get custody or trying to get a better like actually see their kids, those are people who actually want to be in their kids' life. But they can't because the woman is making it hard for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Good or bad. If he cheated or she just don't want to be with him no more, it doesn't negate the fact that he's trying to get involved in his kid's life.
If you do your job.
America, these American women will put you on child support. Not all, but that's just America right
I think
there.
he was just being honest too, just giving his honest. Most men don't even say stuff like that when they're explaining themselves about their kids, but I think he was just being honest as well.
For me, I don't believe in child support. That's how I'm just like, for you to bring it up and just.
Lucky man who gets a child by you.
And why did you pop?
He's not really my type. I was just
Even the host try to like explain it to him, like he's just putting it out there, like, you know, everybody knows the laws around marriage and stuff like that, and that's part of to me that's 80% of the reason why girls like these girls who have kids are in the position they're in. Not so much so because you have the kids, it's so much so because of the laws. That's why y'all on the show. You're 30, 35, 40, 28, whatever, older, and you're on the show to try to find love because you can't find love in the open and wild, or in the wild, as they will say. You can't find that in the wild because guys aren't willing to commit to marriage. And I applaud them for not getting married. And this is coming from a married man. And I just had my closest friend get married, like a dum-dum. But I told him, you know, you don't need to do it. And I understand the reason why you may do it. But you don't need to do it. You know, and this is another reason why I don't badmouth, but it's another reason why I come down so hard on Bible thumpers. Because in the book, marriage is between three people: the man, the woman, and God. It's not between the state. But once you get the state involved, that's the issue. So if guys don't want to get married, of course they don't. The laws are against them. Why would I participate in something that's going to negatively affect me? Who here would drink poison just to drink poison? Nobody would. Now, if I told you drink poison that's going to kill you, but I'll give you $1 million, you still wouldn't drink it. Why? Because it's going to negatively affect you. So again, if guys know that coming into it, why would I get married? If the laws are against me. Regardless of if we're good right now, I know that if this ever happens or the family breaks down, whether you leave or I choose to leave or whatever the case is, you are going to run to the state to punish me. Why would I participate in that system? Nobody would. You know what I mean? Tony Robbins had he's a famous comedian. He had a thing where he was in college and he wanted to play Q Dog. And he was saying, you want me to see the hot iron coming, the brand, and stay there and wait on it. Like, nobody's going to do that. You want me to see the child support BS destroy men's lives. Every man knows that child support destroying men's lives, period. Whether they're in this space or not. We all have uncles, brothers, fathers, grandfathers who are destroyed by child support. You want me to see that happen and stand there and wait on it? No, I'm not going to. Most men are not going to do that. So, I mean, ma'am, you're wrong. You know, good guys go on child support left and right.
Kind of filling him out to see what else he would say.
Okay.
And is these two lady your type?
No, yeah.
And what makes her your type?
Why? She's pretty.
Thank you.
And chocolate? Is that what you said earlier?
Dark.
Yeah. And why isn't she your type?
Looks.
Wait, what did you say?
I said we'll make a nice mixed babies.
Yellas.
That's your child support.
Right there. Okay. You do have 3 unpopped balloons. I'm going to let the ladies ask you a question.
All right.
I didn't hear if you said you had children.
I have 2.
Okay. And how do you feel about others having children?
I'm open to it, just not too many.
What is too many?
4. 3 above, 3 and above.
Okay.
Me, I have 2, so if I do plan on having one, I wouldn't want to be the 3rd baby daddy, but I can't have a double standard.
Yeah, I was just curious. Where do you see yourself in 4 years?
Where do I see myself? Trying to retire,
Okay.
honestly.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Your name, your age, and occupation.
I'm Chrisia. I'm 37. I'm a flight attendant and a social worker.
And what's your question?
My question is, do you want to get married? Do you want to get married?
Yes.
Oh,
You don't.
no.
Then why are you on the show, man? You don't need to come onto a show to find somebody to not be married. If you're gonna do everything, this is just stupid, dog. Man,
We got some dumbass motherfuckers floating around this country. Dumbass motherfuckers, you know?
I see if you went on a show to promote your brand or your business, but you're not. You're a flight attendant and social worker. So you have 2 W-2s. So you get paid by the government, which is fine. Everybody does it. So you're not here to promote your business, number 1. Number 2, if you're not here for marriage, then why are you here? To meet a guy? Okay, cool. You're decent looking enough. Just go meet a guy out in the wild off the show if you know you don't want to be married. If you know marriage is not going to come, you don't need to go to a show to find a guy not marry you. Just go live your life and find a guy to not marry you there. Why are you on the show?
At all or just now?
I've already been married.
I haven't been married.
Yeah, so.
And I would want to marry somebody that ain't never been married.
Right. Okay, now is she your type?
Pretty.
And why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I think you were handsome. I like that you were a business owner, so I feel like you were pretty stable. And you seem cool and chill.
Okay.
Both of them pop.
Okay, and why did you pop?
So I just wanted to see what you had to say earlier, but you're too short, so yeah.
I figured.
And the kids thing, but yeah, the height, yeah.
And you ain't got heels, so you tall. Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
All right. God bless all of y'all.
I don't even know what to say. These pop the balloon to find loves, they're not getting better. They're getting worse. And nobody's really going to talk about it. Maybe I'll put a little short compilation together of the ones that are getting really bad. But come on, dog. This is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I don't know. Hey, listen, I can't say what's going to change the state of dating and relationships around, but I just know that doing this is not going to work. Why go on the show if you're not here to find love and a marriage? If you're here, because you're just gonna get meat out in the streets. Cool. Just get buzzed down out in the streets. You don't need to go on the show for it. You didn't even promote a brand. You worked 2 W-2 jobs. Just go, you know what I mean? Go deal with somebody off the thing. And even if that's the case, cool. You know what I mean? He said if he was going to have kids, he wanted to get married. Okay, well, if you don't want to have kids with him, just fool around with him. If that's what you want, you don't want to get married. But people are goofy. Anyway, man.
You ugly motherfucker.
That's going to be it for this, you know what I mean? So, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Yeah, man, it is what it is, dog. I don't even know what to say, but make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. And yeah, I'm getting ready to peace out, get some sleep, and see y'all boys back here tomorrow with Arlette joint. Maybe Arlette may address that Pop the Balloon live or something like that. That shit's atrocious. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, man.
You ugly motherfucker.
We out.